Hello, my happy 7th graders. By now, you should have read the instructions on the side of this box, the side of this video, before getting started, and you should all be on the same page with me. You should be signed into Google, and what you're going to do once you've gotten signed in is you will click on your apps box, scroll down back to your drive. We did this the other day, so these things should be looking familiar to you. What we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to create a document. Now, this document that we create is going to be basically a graphic organizer about the information in Chapter 11 about Islam. So what I would like you to do, instead of us drawing our own, we are going to go ahead up to this toolbar up here, and you're going to click on Add-ons. Now, this is the first time we've done this, so when you click on yours, it's not going to look like mine does here. But what we're going to do is we're going to go into these add-ons, and we're going to find an already made chart for us. So you will go down to where it says Get Add-ons. You're going to click on that, and it will come up with all kinds of really cool things that you can do with your documents. The one that I want you to grab, and again, yours might look different than mine, yours might not be as big, but you're going to go into this add-on that says Lucid Chart, and it talks about different diagrams. When you get onto this one, you're going to hover over it. When you hover over it, it gives you a description, and yours should say free. So you should have a little box that comes up that will be in blue, and it will say free. Mine says manage because I already have this one existing within my files. So you're going to click on where it says free on these Lucid charts. You're going to accept the terms, and when that happens, once you go back up to your add-ons and click on your add-ons, this should appear just like it does on mine. So you're going to go into the Lucid diagrams. We're going to insert a diagram. So what's going to come up is off to the side, you're going to get any diagrams that you may have already created, or you're going to simply go into create so we can do a new one. So you're going to click create, and then what comes up is all kinds of cool diagrams that we can use to organize our information. Now, the one we're going to use today is going to be one that's going to be pretty basic and simple for us to get started. Just so you know, these ones that have the locks on them are ones that we cannot use because those are not free. We haven't upgraded anything, so those are not free for us. So we want to use the stuff that's free. So we're going to go with the flowchart. I want you to click on the flowchart, and obviously that will automatically come up. Now, this flowchart is going to be a template, and so we need to give it a title. We're going to title ours Chapter 11, Islam. Click OK. We don't need to upgrade anything right now, so we're going to turn off our restricted libraries, and now we are in the actual template, and we can edit it, we can manipulate anything in it. This is one that has to do obviously with sales, so we're going to get rid of the information that's in here, but some of the elements we're going to keep. We're going to keep some of these shapes that already exist. So where it says sales process, click once, double click again, and then you can change the text. So once again, we're going to write Chapter 11, Islam. Now we're going to go ahead down, and we're going to change the information on these sidebars. So where it says customer, I'm going to double click on that, and we will write in here Islam beliefs. Okay, we're going to scroll down to the middle one where it says sales, and in here we are going to write Muslim society. Then we will scroll down to the last one. This says billing, and we are going to write Muslim legacy. Okay, so now let's go fill in some information. Up at the top, we have an oval and a square. We're going to use all ovals for this section. So what we're going to do is we're going to click onto the square and simply delete it. When you see the lines or the arrows, you can click on them and they kind of turn fuzzy. That's when you know that you can delete it. So we're going to click on this arrow to get it out of our way as well. Delete that one. Then we're going to go into our box and double click. It highlights the text. We're going to get rid of that text because we want to put different text in there. But we want to use the same oval. So we're going to go ahead and right click on it. We're going to copy it, and we're going to copy 4 of these. So I'm going to hit my paste 4 times, do the right click, and you're going to line these up so that you can bring arrows from this main box here, this main oval here, to the other ovals. So what we're going to do, since this is going to be our main oval, we're going to click on it and we're simply going to make it bigger. Not that big, but just a little bigger. And inside of there is where we're going to write down that holy book. That is where the Muslims have most of their beliefs stemming from. And that holy book is called the Quran. So the Quran will go inside of the main oval. And then within each one of these ovals, you are going to pick out maybe a belief that stood out to you. So we discussed about 5 or 6 different main beliefs in the Muslim religion, in Islam. And these beliefs stemmed from the Quran. So you're going to put the ones that stood out to you in each one of these 4 ovals. Once you have written those, you're going to show how these 4 different beliefs came from the Quran by attaching an arrow to them. So, easy way to do that, you're going to hover over your shape. You're going to wait till that little crosshairs appears, and you're simply going to take your arrow to that belief. So you're going to do that for all 4 of them. Next section is going to be the Muslim society. We're going to go ahead and keep the squares for this one. So let's go ahead and delete everything else that exists here and get that out of our way. And then we will go ahead and work on our squares. Again, I'm going to take out the information inside the square, double clicking on the text, and then I'm going to create 5 other boxes that look exactly like this one. So we're going to copy and then paste 5 boxes in this section. Okay, so you can arrange these boxes however you would like, as long as you can get some arrows to them. And what we're going to write in our main box here, which we're going to make a little bit bigger, because this is going to be our main one. In this box, we're going to write Muslim cities. So Muslim cities in here. Okay, from these Muslim cities coming about, there were many different results that occurred. And those results created all different aspects of society. So we're going to, once again, hover over our box, wait till we see the crosshairs, grab our arrow, and take our arrow. We can even take them all the way over to the end. So you can put your boxes wherever you see fit, and just make sure you can get your arrows to them. From the Muslim cities, as we know, there's a lot of culture and society that developed. So let me start you off just to give you an idea of what one of them was. And of course, this is the one we love the most: learning and education. So as these cities came about, they developed centers for learning and education. As these cities came about, what other things developed in the Mideast that we can attribute to these cities coming about? So we talked about 7 or 8 different things that came about, different effects of these cities, different results of these cities. What I want you to do is I want you to come up with 4 other ones, 4 that maybe stood out to you, and you're going to put them in those boxes. The last one, once again, we're going to get rid of our lines and our arrows that are over here and start from scratch. in this section here, I want you to create whatever shape you would like. So all you're going to have to do is you grab a shape from over here, you drag and drop it in here, and then you're going to make other shapes within this box that are going to stem from this main box. This main box is going to be called Muslim Achievements. Okay, this one is going to be the biggest one. And in here, if you would like, you can create, or you can drag and drop any different shapes that you want to in here. So you don't have to stick with all pentagons coming in here, but you can go ahead and use this shape if you want to. And in here, you are going to write in here one of the achievements, something that the Muslims left behind from their civilization. It could be something with art. It could be something with their architecture. It could be something in math or science. All of these are clearly laid out in your book. I want you to come up with 5. So you're going to do 5 different achievements that came out of Islam, that came out of this Muslim legacy. And you're going to put those 5, they can be the same shapes, they can be different shapes. You're going to put those 5 things in this area, attach your arrows to them, and then you're going to be done. Make sure that you save and close this. So let's see what this looks like when we're done. We save and we close it, and nothing is on our document. So what do you have to do? We have to insert it. We will insert this into the document, and it comes up on here and looks awesome. We will print these out. We're also going to go ahead and display them on the Promethean board because I want everyone to see all the cool work that you guys did. So good luck, have fun doing it, and I'm looking forward to looking at them later.